Good morning, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters. It is April 15th, tax day, 2016. We're here at this diesel fuel filling station. It's just like a big parking lot, nothing here. But like county trucks and waste management trucks come in here all day long, filling up diesel fuel here in their trucks. We're doing this for a company called Octane One out of Tampa, Florida. This facility is right here off of Silver Star Road in Orlando. And this thing is a mess, but it's we're getting it there. It's our second day here, so you can see at the end they have some kind of sticker. It said Express Fuel or something like that right there in that end. Then they had this red and white sticker thing that was on here. The blue there is paint, and they had this red and white sticker here that we're scraping off. They hired another painting company before us to come in here, and I guess somebody out of Tampa. And wow, they had zero idea about how to tackle a project like this. All that there is, I think this thing was painted white at one time and black at one time, I don't know. But all that you see there, it's kind of maybe hard to see in this video, I don't know. Try to get as close as I can. Zoom it in there. But all that's like flaking paint, all alligatored paint. And this company we're doing the work for, Octane One, they understand this is an extremely old structure. It's had several coats of paint applied to it. But they do expect it to, you know, they have someone to answer to as well, and they do expect it to look halfway decent. So what we did is come in here and we stripped this whole adhesive thing they had on here, this red and white banner type of thing they had going across there. You certainly don't want to paint over that. So we scraped it all off, and we're sanding, as you can see. We have you know, sanders down there, and we're grinding. We're making this smooth as we can, so when you paint it, you don't see so many imperfections. This other painting company came in here and did zero prep. Unbelievable. It's maybe hard to see this, but they started to paint it black, and I guess at first they did want to paint it black, but they realized the gloss black's really going to highlight all the imperfections in this structure, so they decided now to paint it white. So we're going to paint it white. The problem with this is it's probably really hard to see right now because it's black and the sun's kind of not much sunlight on it because it's the bottom of an overhang here, but you can probably see the different textures and stuff in that. Well, this painting company came in here, they didn't pressure wash it at all. We pressure wash it and use rotary tips, and we'll get a lot of that textured stuff off, that flaking paint off there, and then we'll do some sanding and scraping, trying to smooth it out the best we can. This other painting company came in here and just started painting it. They painted the black paint right over top of all the flaking alligator paint. They didn't clean anything, they didn't sand anything, they didn't scrape anything, nothing at all. And then at the end of the day, they didn't get much work done anyway. I guess, I don't know if it was like a one-man band or two-man band or something, but they cleaned their paint sprayer up. And this is from like 3 or 4 weeks ago now. They had to find me. We had to go through, you know, me sending them a quote, getting them all the proper insurances, signing a contract with one another. And, you know, there was a little bit of a process before we got started here. So this was about a month ago, and some painter was here and he was cleaning his paint sprayer. He had a rented paint sprayer too. He rented it from some equipment rental place, I guess. And he just started spraying the tree with all the paint. He didn't have buckets, you know, 5-gallon buckets to spray his, you know, all his paint water into. So he just started spraying this tree and spraying the ground. Well, the project manager came here and asked him what this was, and he says, "Who cares, man? It's just a tree." So he immediately got fired. Besides his unbelievably shoddy work, he also did that as well. It's unbelievable. But yeah, you can kind of see all the texture in the black there. He didn't do any prep work. Didn't scrape it, didn't sand it, didn't pressure wash it, didn't do anything. All these lights here all around, it's got rust. We're gonna sand those and apply a 2-part epoxy primer on it first before we start to our finish paint. That there, he just sprayed that light. He didn't care. Didn't cover up the lights, didn't prime them, didn't cover them, didn't do anything. So needless to say, I don't know who the company was. I don't think they're anybody, obviously they're nobody of legit or anything. So but we're gonna pressure wash this and sand it and scrape it down, try to smooth it out the best I can. It's not going to be perfect because it's just not going to be perfect. But we take a lot of pride in our prep work before we begin our finished paint process. There's more there that we scraped off yesterday, and then we sanded every inch of that. Some of it's not coming off. Some of it was like right there. Those sections came off real well. These other sections here, they're the company painted white paint over them, and it's not coming off. So we sanded every square inch of it. The only problem we ran into on this job so far, like I said, it's only the second day. There's no water supply out here. So in that big trailer over there, I have a 330-gallon water tote in there, and we just put a sub pump in there, and it helps pump that water out. Run it to this pressure washer. I wanted to run 2 or 3 pressure washers, but I don't think it's going to happen here. So we got 330 gallons of water. That's good for 1 washer right now. We may have to go back to our warehouse and refill it. I've only got 4 guys here today. 2 guys are out there prepping. These 2 guys are handling the rest of the pressure wash, and they were here all day yesterday prepping this thing. So we'll get it pressure washed today and finish prepping it, and then we'll be back here first thing. Either we're going to come back tomorrow or Monday morning. Not quite sure yet. And we'll get this thing get rocking and rolling on this thing. We got to apply some primer to all these lights. And get this finish paint going on this thing. Need to have this thing knocked out, I think by Thursday of next week. So project manager came over here yesterday, a really cool guy, John, and he was extremely happy with the progress and how we're handling this project. Like I said, we're really big on prep work, and then applying the proper products and applying them the right way. We do so much industrial work for some major companies here in Central Florida. We have a residential division as well. So we have a lot of commercial and industrial clients. This is right up our alley. We do it all the time. We do all the Orange County water plants and the work for Sherwin-Williams, and we do work for Coca-Cola and TG Lee, and the list goes on and on. So this is definitely nothing foreign to us. You can see how it doesn't look like it from here, but we've really got this facade smoothed out. I don't think Octane 1 even really expected that, but that's what they get when they hire us. It's going to be done the right way. That's the only way it's going to get done. So it should be all finished, prepped up, and clean today, and then we'll get started on primering and finish painting on Monday morning, or maybe even tomorrow morning. You guys have really worked hard this week, so I'm gonna kind of ask their opinion if they want to work tomorrow, or they want to wait till Monday. But again, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters LLC out of Orlando, Florida. Thanks for watching this short video. Good luck everyone on their taxes. We got a lot of work here to make this thing look pretty and try to cover up these last company's mistakes. They started painting there. I don't know what they were doing. Unbelievable, but it is what it is. We'll make it look good. So thanks everyone. Have a wonderful Friday and have a safe weekend. Thank you.